of my ass and had a little nap for 2 hours, and then I woke up and went home.
We didn't have forced night shifts when I was working at Fry's. What I consider my night shifts was going to other stores around the Metroplex and helping. Basically, what it was is basically we were equipped with tablets with like USB scanners plugged in them, and we would count every single item in the entire store in under like 12 hours. It was great. It was very stimulating. I drank a lot more caffeine than I really should have, and I had a great and wonderful time.
Oh my goodness. There were two main reasons why I quit that job. One, management was ass. Two, I'm not joking about this. I was limping out of that building in the morning.
That might be on your own accord, mind you. Yeah. 3 more sightings till we get to Mojave, and then I'm gonna scream. Where is Twisted Train right now? Oh look, it just passed Canyon. I'm just gonna be there by the time it gets to Highland.
Yeah, exactly. Darth, one thing I did like about that job was how nice some of the other employees were to me. Because, you know, I'm not joking about this. I was the youngest person on that entire team.
Probably tells you something.
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking to people who I thought were like around my age. No, they look like they're my.
Dispatch answering tone and busting.
So I toned earlier, and I just wanted to move these Conrail units onto the main so I could couple up to the Shellac train, the Q train. I didn't get a response earlier. I think I missed it.
Fair enough. Whereabouts in Boston are you?
I'm by the engine fueling facility. I'm by a red signal, right by the main. 2 Conrail GP40s.
Let me take a look.
Shellac train.
GP40.
Alright, I am here. Let's get that set up.
Oh, the fueling facility.
God, I don't know why. Every time I go over to the Defector Center, I just get scared to death.
What's your lead unit number?
3336 3336.
Am I good to continue my sword? I'm just asking because I don't want to interrupt.
Why? Every time you're over to the Defector Center, I just get scared.
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Well, he's in the bar still by the fueling rack, so he's not going to be on any dispatching board.
Yeah, I'm flying around looking. I don't see a unit.
3336 3336. I turned on the headlights to bright. Maybe it'll be easier to see.
Honk your horn, ring your bell.
Yeah, I was gonna say honk your horn.
Honk your horn.
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Well, he's in the bar still by the fueling rack, so he's not going to be on any dispatching board.
Yeah, I'm flying around looking. I don't see a unit here.
3336 3336. I turned on the headlights to bright. Maybe it'll be easier to see.
Honk your horn, ring your bell.
Yeah, I was gonna say honk your horn.
Honk your horn.
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Well, he's in the bar still by the fueling rack, so he's not going to be on any dispatching board.
Unit here.
333633. Okay, let's see. Putting it there. I gotta let that fix itself now, because it's gonna be completely AWOL.
I didn't
It's been
play
like
in like a month.
Where were you looking to go?
Oh shit, that's the train I need. Fuck.
He physically stares at Barstow. Oh, I don't remember that being there. Staring at Barstow for like 2
Alright, I'm holding that train because that's the one I needed. Like, I was gonna put my units up front.
You want to hook onto that one, so you want clearance just to move over onto main.
Got it, thanks.
Someone else toned on it.
I'm gonna need to get you to reverse that other train back into the siding in main 3 because it's across the interlockings at the moment.
Got it, I'll back it up.
Was there a dispatcher? Was there a...
Yeah, there was a tone. It said on Tuesday it was a cliff.
Look at you go.
Alright. Let's see here.
Maybe.
Might have.
I think Cat is sitting for a little bit.
The only person I can see that stopped. Extended period of time, you can't just ask why you
Okay, I didn't know if
stopped.
that was like a thing that
I guess-
supposed to be.
I guess that depends on the railroad. I've seen some roads tell people like, "Hey, we stopped in the siding," just to like give an affirmation to the dispatch, even though they could see it on the board.
Fair enough.
Once the train that's going by you now passes, you'll be moving there.
Oh, I know. I was also just asking just because I didn't know if it's something that we are supposed to do or not.
A good example I can recall where that happened was actually close to where I live. I had the scanner on, just listening to local frequencies. The local BNSF dispatch frequency came on, and I forgot what the unit number was. The engineer was asking why the signal was red, and the dispatcher responded that it was actually a PTC signal fault. So they actually had to give manual clearance to the train to go through that red. So they do sometimes tone it on signals and such. It's not very common.
Speaking of which, JC,
What?
have you mailed me the scanner yet?
No.
Hey, I want a scanner too.
Buy your own.
I don't know where to buy my own, or else I would buy my own.
Mailing me his old one.
You can buy what is it? A unit and scanner. Like the one I got was like really cheap and it's great. Where the hell is it? It was either that, or I can tell you what model I have. I can find it, or you can ask Ari. She has like a bunch of them. She's like the big radio nerd.
I have a unit, and I think it's a BC 125.
That's probably the one I have, BC 2425 XT or something like that.
Works well for anything you want to do. You just need to get a good antenna for it. Because
Oh no, I bought an antenna specific for rail frequencies. It's like half the length. It's like my entire arm's length.
Oh yeah, I have a gigantic antenna that I'm going to be using. It's I think like 3 feet long.
Now,
But that's more of a car antenna that I got though.
Wouldn't some railroads get mad if you trying to listen into them?
As long as you
Not
don't
really.
transmit, they don't care.
Yeah, if you don't transmit, then like it's not.
Scanners can't
technically-
physically transmit. They have no buttons that allow them to do so.
Just
That's why they're called
well,
scanners.
it's just because I remember this happened a couple years ago where, because one of the gates for the crossings for CN came off, so I called their maintenance guy and I asked him questions about like saying like I'd like
Dispatch
to.
calling 33, Conrail 3336.
What's up?
That train that you moved back is not back quite far enough. It needs to be past the signal boards.
Got it. The signal bridge, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, got it. Thanks.
Yeah, it's answering Hobart Tower tone.
Yeah, this is the NS7583 on the YLC 0113. Wonder if we can get permission to occupy the switch of L2 to back up into L1 and
Yep, you're clear to use the 4th main there, the Hobart Yard lead, and come out of L2 and reverse into L1. You can go ahead and throw the L1 switch whenever you're. You can go ahead and reset the L2 switch to normal whenever you're clear of it.
Don't get a Z train by you. They're coming too far.
DS out.
Okay. I can continue now. We're good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, my point was, I was talking to him and I asked him, like I mentioned, like I wish I had a radio or something that I could listen to, and he said that the general public is not allowed to have radios and is not allowed to do anything like that involving listening to them.
Well,
but I do see people all the time with radios in their car, like they wire up their car.
I mean, and I've not had a single employee say anything about it.
It's not even that. They don't say anything because you. Damn it.
The train. I moved the train back to the signal bridge. This is 3336.
Roger that. You have a green. You might not be able to see it because you're quite close.
All right, got it. Thanks.
Twisted, are you there?
Yes.
Alright, the second train is approaching.
All regular.
What sounds like a cowboy?
Anyways, I was gonna say it's not illegal because I've seen people buy scanners listening on police and fire frequency.
I used to
Oh,
be
my
able to
daddy
do that.
he's a
Actually,
firefighter.
There's some apps you can get on your phone that listen to them too, I believe.
So that guy who works at CP is completely utter bull. He's probably just not encouraging it because he thinks it's sort of privacy, and I can understand that. It's not like
Well, I mean, from what I can tell, there's CN people around this area that are kind of questionable because there is this one that is known by other like rail fans around here. There's this one rogue CN employee that doesn't like rail fans being anywhere near the tracks because when I know that the train's coming or whatever, I wait at a level crossing. Like I don't walk up along the side of the tracks. I wait where the road crosses the tracks, right? Which that's legal to do, right? To wait there. That's technically like the city public sidewalk and shit, or just the road or whatever. But the one time I was just waiting there, and he said I was trespassing, and I have to leave. And then he caught me recording the train and said that's an act of terrorism, and the CN police are on the way, and if I don't leave, I will be arrested for it. And it's like, I never heard that before, but you know, I don't mind being counted a terrorist for recording a train, sure.
You have it here on my live stream, folks.
Yeah,
Sounds like that idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently though, because I mentioned it, but oh fuck, I am going way over speed.
Dispatch answering Colonel Gloucester.
This is 3336. We're on the main. Can you line the switch behind us?
Roger that. Coming off 3336. I'm going to need you to pull forward further past the signal bridge so I can.
Got it.
To me, that sounds like a police misconduct lawsuit waiting to happen. What are they gonna do? Arrest you for taking video on public property?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if he was saying the police were on their way just to scare me away, but I was leaving anyways because I had to go to work. I just had a little extra time before work, right? And I was like, oh, I have time for a train. So I don't know if he was trying to deploy me to saying, like, oh, police are coming, you better leave, right? Although I do see CP can see in police in like around the town, kind of often actually. But no, I don't believe they would arrest me, and if they did, then it's like go ahead and arrest me for licensed trained. I don't care. Like I wasn't doing anything illegal.
Well, I mean, if they arrest you for videotaping on public property, that means you get to file like a police misconduct lawsuit and make lots of money.
Yeah. Just because when I record, like I specifically stay like either like depending where it is, either the sidewalk or if there's no sidewalk, the side of the road or whatever. I stay off of their brigade.
What is no? I'm just gonna upload this and.
No, we stopped on the hill before Elliot, so I gave him a signal and his train is now in 2 parts.
Wait, what?
Someone broke?
Twisted, come on. You weren't even close to the hill. Why can't you wait till you get to the sighting? Like I said,
We're talking about Twisted.
No, we were talking about Nay.
Oh. Well, that's Nay. Let him do his own thing.
Oh. Wasn't he...
I mean,
Sounds about right.
Twisted has broken his train in 2 as well.
Wow.
I'm gonna go down there and go see if they-
My train isn't broken yet.
Oh, wait
Yeah.
a second. That one for me. Where the fuck am I? Oh, fuck.
No, well, my train's securely in one piece. At least to me,
Yeah.
it's securely in one piece. It looks like
Oh,
it's
you
securely
son
in
of a
one piece.
bitch. Fuck.
What happened?
Which one, man?
Is this the Mojave Manifest? Oh my gosh.
Wow,
It's
that
half of them are
explains a
trying to
lot.
grab you at the sword. So, yeah.
What is the...
Mojave needs to be bigger.
Mojave, I think, got
Stuck
bigger.
it. Okay, that's actually how many bit tracks there.
This is Conrail 3336. I'm pretty sure we're clear of the switch now. We're like 1,000 feet in front of it.
Oh shit, I just realized something.
Roger that. I'll give you a loon signal.
Thanks.
Twisted?
Hmm.
You ain't gonna fit.
What do you mean?
What do you
It's
mean?
too long.
Is it under 6,000 feet?
Yeah, it's
It's
just
5304.
Oh,
What is it? Do you guys know where Twisted is?
Where is?
Twisted
The
is
train's
running.
not-
Which way does EP go? Does it go to... It goes
Twisted isn't in a
off of
train right
Yermo, right? Off of Sema?
Off Yuma.
EP.
Oh, crap. I don't think there's enough power. I don't think there's enough UP power at at Searles to handle this thing.
I'm going there
Fun.
as fast as I can. Don't worry.
Okay,
All that stuff
I-
goes towards West Colton.
I need,
Oh,
like, since wide cabs are allowed, I think I could take some wide cabs, maybe, yes?
Okay, you could probably cheat on horsepower per ton of rolls because you're going mostly downhill. So you could probably get away with what's the highest you can get for HPT.
okay, I don't remember how to tone. I did the DTMS, whatever thing. Point is, I had to stop. I had a defect.
Okay, no
I tried to
problem.
tone. I don't remember how to tone. I DTMF star whatever the number thing up to it, but it didn't work. So I'm just saying it now.
Let's see here, which one of notes?
Dispatch
Yeah,
answering tone at Cliff.
Oh boy.
Of course, I just keep moving, but.
So formal. So formal in my misfortune in my end.
Yeah, somehow magically able to do that.
I can barely believe it. The queue at Daggett is gone.
It's a miracle. It's a
it's all over the
miracle.
places.
The queue at Tehachapi is smaller.
Ha, Goff's moment. There's a Goff's moment,
Pretty,
guys.
the double track on Mojave is pretty crazy right now.
Okay, I'm not doing that much of a realistic.
Goff's moment. I like how, like, one train's, like, underpowered at Goff's, everyone's like, oh no, we must slow down. And then everyone's just like, dies. It's just
Is that happening on Needles right now?
Yeah, look at Goff. It's just like a big cluster of green and orange dots. Funny.
Lol, Amtrak.
Oh shit, that's bad.
I've seen worse. I've seen way worse. It will usually clear itself up. If anything, this is good because it gives us time to, like, experience, like, Daggett being empty a little longer.
How do you pronounce that? A? Is he okay over there?
No.
Quite a while.
He broke a knuckle. He already toned in DS about it. That's probably him toning in again.
Dispatch answering, turning in Boston.
This is Conrail 3336. We have backup behind the signal bridge and are connected to our train. Can we get a green, if possible?
Please.
Roger that, I can get you moving now.
Thank you.
3336.
Nearly there. Only one more siding to go. And I'm gonna take some freaking time. The throat is like asking for mercy.
Now I can fucking get going. Oh my god, just moved to level 4.
I'm definitely drunk now.
How many figures do I hold?
Helmbar Tower.
Yeah, this is the Y LAC0113. We're pulling out 98 well cards right now. Paybacks connected to that. We're doing a lot of switching here into the L2. So right now, we're not that one. Just letting you know that it looks like we're having to use main before there.
Okay, no problem. It's not a big deal.
Okay, so. Sorry.
Just look out.
Sorry, I didn't know you weren't done. My bad. Yeah, that's not the first time. So for the Alhambra stuff, looking at things.
Yeah, I have you just cross over at El Monte because there's a big backup of trains on Alhambra because there's trains waiting to get into East LA and apparently there's some weird crap going on at East LA because Sorner's in the middle of building trains and just left. So, I'm just gonna leave that small backup there and just run here.
Yeah, that's fine. But for the tone thing, the channel doesn't matter, does it? Because you click the
It
DTM
depends
map.
where you are. In some places it does matter, but in some places it doesn't.
Okay, because normally you hit DTMF and then the star plus the number that it says on the DS board. Right?
Yeah, but there's a channel as well. But yeah, I don't know why some areas work without the channel.
There's not actually a channel on most of the SBD board. You'd have to look. It's DTMF star 50 for you.
Yeah, that's what I typed and it didn't tone through.
Yeah, you'd probably have to go to the channel, which is annoying. Sometimes it does. In some places it does that.
How does the channel work? I click the channel.
Channel, and then type in 32. or 42, sorry, 42 for you. But the thing about the channel is that the channel is what the channel not only changes what radio channel you're in, it changes what like text channel you're in for the in-game text chat. So you only see text. The default one is 0, so you only see text chat coming in from other people on channel 42. So after you're done,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, most people don't know that's a thing. They switch channels and it screws up, and they don't. And yeah, so after you tone, you probably want to switch back to 0 if you ever have to tone there.
And so then I click channel again and then 0, and it'll just go back?
Yep.
Okay. That's good, I guess.
Well, let's hope I don't have to
Pretty
go all the way
simple.
past commerce, because if I do, I'll run right into engines.
Nice. Okey-dokey. On the last stretch there.
I'm trying to work out whether I should give AJ Southern in a bear table train priority over a Z train.
You want to do it for the lull?
Just don't tell Darth.
I mean, I feel bad because
I'll
it's been
never
waiting
figure it
long
out.
enough, so I think I'm going to get it moving.
369 coupler force.
Can you, like, not have a firm handshake, please? You are crushing my bones are being turned into, like, powder. Can you not?
So earlier, I told my friend, hey, maybe we can go and do something tonight. I won't take long getting the train where I need to go.
Yeah, see, I know, right?
Turns out, because normally it doesn't take long, but I've been, like, it's been about 4 hours.
I don't know how it was 4 hours for you, because
I got on earlier, and
build the train first.
I had to, yes. And then it kind of screwed up, and I had to fix a little bit of an error that but that's okay, because I got it all done in the end.
How does Nay have his power set out as? Does he have rear DPUs?
Just look.
I don't know, but he stopped at a red.
Oh, no, well...
He has
no.
mid DPUs.
This is live.
He has mid DPUs, but no rears.
I'm going to the
If
back.
I can do it, anyone can do it.
Yep, he's got red DPUs as well, and a caboose.
He's trying fencing.
The fuck is there a caboose on the end of red DPUs?
Because that is... Because you don't want the...
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I mean,
There's
you're
a
talking
caboose,
about...
but there's no rear buffer car between the DPUs and what I assume
Well,
is the oil.
well, what some railroads, when they were still using cabooses, what they usually did was put the DPUs behind the caboose, not the caboose behind the DPUs.
I don't know. It depended railroad to railroad. I know a lot of mountain roads actually put the caboose behind the DPUs. Because that way, if there was an accident, the crew would have a higher chance of being okay rather than being crushed between the train and the DPUs.
True.
Yeah, or an oil train going boom.
I think ATSF did both ways. It was just depending on where they were running. If they were like on Raton, they would just do what you said. But if they were like running in the middle of Kansas, they would just put the caboose in the middle. Even then, they probably wouldn't have rear DPUs if they were in Kansas. That's just nothing but flat grassland out there.
Yeah. No reason for GPUs out there, just like how CSX never used GPUs in Florida until they started making like 15,000 foot trains.
I know.
I mean,
I'd still like. Sorry.
I mean, anywhere in the CSX system, have intermodal always having DPU.
I'm still waiting for a can of sardines to be opened on a low clearance bridge with intermodal containers. They already did with auto racks. Let's do it with containers, boys.
That was CSX that did that?
I think. I don't know. Was it CSX or was it Norfolk Southern that did that?
I thought it was CN.
I gotta find the video.
That would be like a C. That would totally be a CN thing to do.
What?
Well, actually, I remember it's an older video. CN did get a stack train caught on a bridge, and they they crushed the top of the containers.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, the only video version I can find is in German though.
Yeah, well,
that being my hometown, they did that.
Yeah, and near LA on the San Susana's Pass by like Texas and all that, they tried running double stack on that. Didn't work out. I mean, like the container's gonna get sliced in half, but they were straight to the tunnels.
Neither did the ones that I was mentioning. They didn't get cut in half or anything. But they did get crushed in a little.
You would think. You would think, considering we put like double stacks on everything, that the infrastructure we build would be up to it. But no, it isn't. It's great.
Well, I imagine the older infrastructure before double stack.
I mean,
that's still around.
The East Coast pretty much gets the permanent exception because they just don't have room to make that stuff bigger. But like the West
This
Coast
is
stuff,
true.
No excuse.
There's a line near me that can't take double stacks, and it's because it's got an old swing bridge on it with a through truss, and the top truss isn't high enough for double stacks, and there's so little intermodal traffic on that line, it doesn't warrant an upgrade.
I mean, I understand if the line doesn't get it, that's a different story. I'm just saying if there is a reason to put it on, or if they're wanting to do it, then
I'd love to see the day someone doesn't realize that and put the stack on one of those trains as it goes down that line.
I'm still
It's
ashamed.
only, I think it's a once daily CN local.
I'm still ashamed that another country beat us to double stacked electric intermodal trains. Like
India or whatever it was.
I don't even
Brazil or
want to
something.
see that.
Yeah, India is the
Something
first
like that.
country in the world to have double stack electrically powered intermodal trains.
That should have been us. We should have done that with frickin' what is it? Those weird EMD electrics that ran on the NEC.
I mean, I'm okay with it now. I mean, I don't really care.
Hey, do I know
I just think
something?
it would just be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, although, whatever country it was that did that they do their double stacks really fucking weird because it's like really tall.
Well, no, they just put it on a flatbed and they just stack it up that way.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm not used to it because it's so much taller because the well cars obviously bring it down, which I'm sure would help with cornering.
I hate walking the tracks and then just dumping into the underpass. It's so stupid at Hobart.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah.
Hopefully B3 fixes that.
Yeah, well, just imagine if NS upgraded one line to quadruple stacks.
I don't think that will ever happen.
I don't think physics would allow
PSR
that.
stupid.
No, I don't think triples could even.
You just see him put down strap ties or something. All right, we're good. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
No,
right. Just strap it down.
I don't think the well cars would even be weighted for it either. They would probably just be like, "Oh no, my fragile frame," and they die.
Yeah, the right weight would be an issue because I mean each one of those well car, each one of those containers is already tens of thousands of pounds full.
Yes, they are dense motherfuckers.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised the containers themselves can take the weight of how many containers they stack up on ships. You can get a decent stack on.
Well, but for boats, that's because the ocean's like, "I got you, fam," and it keeps holding the boat up.
No, I just mean the containers themselves that are stacked on top of one another. I'm surprised they can take so much weight. The bottom one.
They tend to put the 20-foot containers on the bottom of those stacks, but I feel that gives it extra strength.
Yeah.
Probably because of the dual corners, right? Because you've got more corner structural pillars.
Or
Yeah,
or those are
more
the ones
upright.
that have like the end ones and the slightly inner ones, right? That you're talking about? Because I see the like the thicker part, like for the double stack, the bigger containers on top. Or am I just going crazy here? Okay.
No,
Yes, you are.
Rich
I
was
just
saying the
arrived.
shorter, the 20-foot containers, because there's the 40-foot, the 20-foot, and the 53-foot.
Oh, you mean like
53
putting?
foot is
Okay, yeah, I
basically
think I
US
know.
only.
Okay.
Yeah, 53 foot. Sorry, domestic.
53
shit.
foot was the US is like, we're doing our own containers now.
Yeah. Fuck you. We make our containers long now.
Well, it's probably because of the 53-foot truck trailers. They wanted a competitive option with those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
it'd be easy
the
to
railroad top from that bandwagon fast. Fast.
Nice. Yeah, it's gonna take me a hot second to sort this power out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, you
they're-
got a hot second, but I'm getting a Highland right now.
Oh,
Oh,
the
my train's
coupler
going
broke because there was too much compression force.
Good
Bruh.
job.
Okay.
Fired.
That's right.
Knuckle stuck! Knuckle stuck!
Oh,
Oh wait, no, that was stretch force. Oh no. God damn it.
You know, I've
Okay.
only ever once for myself seen a train have to like have a knuckle brake, and it was the very last single auto rack on the train that separated. That's the only
Hey
time.
guys, guess what?
what?
What's that?
Twisted's train is finally out of the way.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
it's a miracle. It only took, what, 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
Up to-
You, why you no work?
So Darth, if you get into a queue,
What?
you know why.
Alright,
Yeah.
Bakersfield.
Why are you set to reverse again? Oh,
Bakersfield is it's busy, but it's flowing.
Yeah.
The
No,
Bakersfield side.
I just found that kind of funny. The very last car broke its knuckle, but nothing else did.
Hey Biggie, just be
Thank
aware
you.
when I'm sending you the power, it's going to be leading with a wide cab because JJ won a Southern Pacific wide cab that was in West Colton. So
sure.
just make sure it doesn't just go onto Trona and die.
You know, it's my
Actually,
live stream. when
are
I
you
have
on
NS
Lone Pine right
engines
now, or are you
here.
still on the?
I'm just before Cyril's on the hill leading up to Cyril's.
Okay,
NS Fiber.
I'll let you know when I'm just about to send it out. It should take more
Okay,
than
and release handbrake. 3, 2, 1, go.
like 3, 2.
And broken coupler. Wonderful.
Cool. I'm gonna have some time then.
Somebody's having fun.
So,
Today's a fun day for everyone.
yeah, today really is. I got a story to tell you guys.
Oh, hey, Nay got his train
So-
moved up. That's good.
I'm switching Hobart, right? I decided
Yeah.
for my stream I'm going to show the engines I'm using to switch. I go to the front end of the train that I'm switching. I see...
And then you see a chupacabra.
Basically, I see an additional 10 engines tied to the front now.
Nice.
So I
Oh,
think we can all
Pacific
assume
by
what
any chance?
happened.
You drove
You
into.
hit commerce and power.
Apparently.
That power.
Somehow my switches threw against me again. Someone did it. I'm calling it. Who did it?
Bob. It was Bob.
Wow.
Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
I'm surprised I didn't realize it.
And
until
just
now, too.
do it
Like, I
notch
was
8
still
My
on
the
first
back.
time here in several months. I had to pop over and fuck up your world somehow.
You know, that would explain some things. 'Cause I was wondering how Kaz got the chat to go away for his streams, but then I figured he probably just disabled it. The changing channels would probably be easier.
Oh yeah, it's changed.
No, dude, you can do control tab and it gets rid of the chat.
Or that
You're
would probably
kidding.
be
Really?
I've never streamed how
Slip, slip, slip. Oh no, slip, slip, stop, slip, stop, slip. Stop, slip, stop. No, no,
Fuck
no, no,
off
no,
a
stop,
little
slip, stop, slip. Okay,
Okay,
good.
mate.
Stop, slip.
Yeah,
His train. His train. No, he's talking to his train that's sliding, apparently. Guessing the wrong
I thought he
direction.
was talking to me because like I was going notch forward, pushing all this stuff back into this track.
So it's Control Tab to kill the to disable the chat, right?
Turn off the
This
chat.
doesn't show it.
Doesn't show it.
Alright. Left control.
That is.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense on why my like independent brakes from the aftermarket are working more than the shut-up. Because I have like 20 engines putting their brakes on.
Oh, and JC, once I get this train to Mojave, I'm gonna run the LOP82 right away because there's 2 cars for it. So all I need to do is just drop.
Isn't 82 the one that's out on Trona?
Yeah, that's the one out on Trona.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
literally
run the one
buying the
that runs out
Trona
to,
right now. I'm buying the Trona right now as we speak.
You're fine. You're buying
Who's even
Shona.
talking?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, he
So
has a
if you
reload.
ever, if I'm ever bored, I'm just gonna fucking go to the Trona and just be like, legally speed. I'm gonna dump everything on 0, and everyone else will suck. I know how the game plan works. And also, I know how to get places unstuck. So you should have gotten me.
Yeah, you know how to
I'm
get them unstuck
now.
after you get them stuck.
Yeah. At least I know how to get them unstuck.
Unit stuck. To be fair, at least you are capable of fixing your own problems.
Yeah. Unlike Suez, now Evergreen.
Door stuck.
In all honesty, what happened was going to happen eventually. I mean, it was a gigantic wall and 31-mile-per-hour winds. They couldn't see. Of course they got stuck.
Yeah.
Personal problem.
And their ship.
It was winds that did it?
That now.
I thought it was 70-mile-an-hour winds, not
No, it was
30.
30.
Huh.
It was 30.
I'm not weak
but
for a
It
boat.
was 31 miles an hour. They couldn't see. Dude, the ship is a gigantic moving building. Of course it's gonna get pushed around.
Yeah, I read
is.
It's flat.
story tall above the water.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a gigantic wall with a bunch of Lego bricks on it, if you think about it.
Pretty much.
I mean, those kind of make up the wall, too.
Yeah, but
Because they're packed in so close. I don't imagine there's much gaps in between them for the air to go through it enough to not have it affect.
I know there's
Yeah.
I know I heard from one of my
That's
friends.
what I
I'm pretty
figured.
sure- From one of my friends, I heard this. I'm pretty sure it's bullcrap. The Egyptian government is thinking banning ships of that similar size until they upgrade the Suez Canal. Basically, if you have a ship that big,
That was a terrible one. It was stuck.
big old US of A. I'm just gonna be like,
Why would the U.S.
we
care?
want oil
US,
fast.
U.S. has like, hey, we got Panama Canal, we're fine.
The U.S. doesn't care. The U.S. doesn't use the canal. That canal.
Yeah,
The
no,
U.S.
we all
doesn't
around
even
it
own
anyway.
the boat.
That canal.
Well, you
primarily.
don't have to pay the Egyptian government to have a warship go through.
That canal primarily.
Yeah, the EU, on the other hand, and the
Okay.
Chinese might flip their shit.
I mean, if they shut out like a bunch of different, hold up,
Can I
if they shut out,
Speech.
oh my god,
Sorry.
you go first.
I'm just saying good night to Bob. That's all.
Good night, Bob.
Alright, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Good night, guys.
Skip it, Bob.
No. Good night, Bob.
Stay safe, stay warm, save lives.
No.
So
I didn't
like,
save anyone's life today.
I killed 5 kids already inside Hobart.
Hey, I haven't run down anyone yet, so that's good.
Come to Hobart.
No, just every time I run a road train,
where's my
someone
sanity
usually
at?
pops around and jumps in.
How long are you going to be on? Because there might be a moment where I just want to go completely insane. And I'll come to Hobart.
You know what? I don't know
well,
if I'm gonna finish this.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be on because I got a lot of stuff to do and I'm already tired.
Wait, JC, where are you putting that?
I like how him and I gave
That's
the
what you're
same
leading.
answer.
The unit that's leading the Husky unit is gonna go up to Trona because JJ wanted it. The other 8 in the caboose are just gonna stay in the yard right now.
Alright, can I retry saying what I tried earlier?
No.
What I was trying to say was, if they ban those, if Egypt bans the Triple E class ships, then the owners of those ships are gonna like send them to the Panama Canal or other shipping routes. They're gonna lose like a major. Like,
the main reason why
Egypt
Egypt's
is
talking
ship.
about it is because it would balance out in their checkbook anyway. Because if another ship gets stuck of that class, which, you know, it's gonna happen again, the Egyptian government will lose out on even more money, so it'd be worth it, in my opinion, to just say, look, if you're this size or bigger, you can't go through
Have you seen
here
how tiny that
because,
canal is?
because it's too high of a risk.
I agree. I mean, it's not like that those ships can't be used in other places.
Right.
True.
These canals were not. These
Suez
ships were built
Canal
like 2 years
was
ago,
built
and
for
those
ships
were
that use
just-
sails, okay?
Yeah. Like
It
the
wasn't
canal
built
was like
for
300
20
meters. The canal was like
20,000
300 meters wide.
container ship.
Yeah, the canal was like 300 meters wide, and the ship was over 400 meters long. So,
Right.
I have no maneuvering
Like
space.
that single canal, by the way, that it got stuck in, when it was opened, was a two-way channel.
Well, yeah, it was
For
built
ships.
150 years ago.
Yeah.
Ships were
It's
a
been
lot smaller
expanded
back then.
since then,
The
though.
British went through it.
Yeah, let me.
Wasn't the first ship that actually went through the Suez Canal a steam? Or was it a sail ship? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
I mean, the first ship down that river was probably a sail, but the first in the canal, like of it being the official, probably was.
The SS Ditto, after the Suez made a
Ditto.
appearance. An anchor ship, the SS Ditto became the first to pass through the canal from south to north.
There are cars in front of me. Oh shit! I didn't fucking realize that. Oh god.
Oh, that you're crossing over?
Yeah, I kind of wasn't paying much. I was looking at Discord. Then I look up and I'm moving. It's like, oh, I should be going that way. But cause I thought I was going straight. But
You want to wait in line, that's the only way you're moving.
hey, I'm not complaining about what side I'm on.
Alright, Biggie. Your Lord and Savior is coming towards you.
Better hurry up.
It's gonna get like 10 miles out of the yard, and it's gonna be like 15 and gets to a certain point on the branch, and it's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna go 30. So, alright, I gotta make a note.
Just speed, just speed. My child, just speed.
You can tell the
And
AI
then
to
get
speed when you
Cav
get
on
your
you.
ass to do it. I've done my part. I legged across half the map for you.
AI, screw off, I'm taking this.
What, you want to take it? Fine. Go ahead.
Biggie, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Speed limit? What's a speed limit?
Don't
Wait a
speed.
minute. Wait
derail
a
this
minute.
fault.
There's a Conrail, 2 Conrails leading a Chicago to LAC train.
Hi, that's me.
How did I
Hi,
not
welcome.
know?
Because
Hey.
you're busy being ignorant.
Is all the switching set, JC?
Hang on. What's that train that's going up the hill? Sorry, there's a bean sniff train that's coming up. You're gonna have to wait your turn.
Beans of.
Actually, wait, it's a CNJ train. Never mind, they can wait.
Beans.
Big J, dash your ass across the tracks like right now.
If you want, if either any of you want another Conrail
That's
unit,
problematic,
got
JC.
Why?
Knuckles broken.
What the hell? Did you empty your DPUs, you did?
You see
Oh,
God, how many I thought I was gonna be the one breaking Knuckles tonight. Apparently not.
How many Knuckles did we break? Was it just the one?
It looks like it is just a one. Just couple it up and try.
Did someone say something about a
I
Conrail
can't get
unit?
it to go in reverse.
Yeah, I have a
Conrail
Conrail
unit.
unit. If someone wants it.
I got this.
MSD40. That weed.
Oh, where would it happen
Yeah,
to be?
the front unit's refusing to go into reverse.
Where is it?
Weed. It's on the San Bernardino sub. I don't know if you have that or not.
There's oh, that's why.
Oh, I do. I don't think I'll be able to pick it up, but yeah,
Well,
I have it.
Well, I can send it out to West Colton on the next outbound if you want. It
There,
can
go.
lead
Who
itself
opened
somewhere.
hand throws in Mojave without contacting dispatch?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, Rich, quit your belly aching.
Fine, I will shut off this. Yeah, shut. There. I'll let the CNJ go through.
Also, I need you to relinquish the train, JC.
I did.
If this guy actually believes it was
Report.
me, I'm gonna laugh.
You've been in homework the entire time.
I'm in voice chat.
I'm sorry, Rich. I won't be an impatient bastard anymore.
Okay.
Now,
You've been
so now Biggie's gonna scream at me because I'm a train in the way.
Ah.
So I might
I'm
have.
screaming at you.
Scared.
Ah.
Yeah, so
Scared.
Kaz probably just saw me nearly break couplers. I don't know if I'm proud about that.
No, I done worse. Trust me.
Well, I wasn't expecting the coupler strength to go up to like
I think Kaz is
390.
different things.
Wait, Kaz?
Yeah, he's watching my show.
Where? Oh, he's watching. Okay. I was gonna say, because you're nowhere near him, so I don't know how he could see that, but yeah,
I know
that
what you're
makes
talking
sense.
about. I'm right in front of him.
You're on.
Oh my God, our Lord and Savior is here.
Lord and
That's
Savior
great.
Dutchman.
He gets up at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Ha, that SPD train that's sitting at baseline will finally have a use. Speaking of which, that LBA train needs to go, like, not into there. Actually, wait, no, yes it does. Why is it... Oh, it's a bean set one, that's why. Actually, no, wait, it can just go over.
Man, those are fast auto wrecks. It's going like 70.
That's
you
decent.
kidding me?
I think I'd ride go faster.
Is it really gonna do this stuff again to me? The stupid brakes.
Get out of here.
What happened now?
First, the brakes, they get a glitch and they start activating over and over even if you reset them.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, thank God they're not right now. It looks like it's settled out.
Someone's got a horn.
There's gonna be a good enough sized WSP train to go out. Or a Wisp.
You know.
Yeah, no, Kaz, I will, but it's like, yeah, you're gonna be done in 20 minutes.
Okay, now to... Now what?
I've been struggling to figure out why some of the things are not working right now for this
do
train.
things.
My favorite part is that I'm going through a residential neighborhood late at night and blasting my horn.
Okay,
You are
green
fired,
signal
sir.
again.
Hey, there's a road and it said use my whistle.
But yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed.
So I'm doing what sign says. Somebody just went live.
You're fine.
You best contact dispatch first.
How about you do it? Why me? You're
I
driving
don't even
the
know
train.
how.
Oh my god, children, settle down.
How about you be the teacher
Guys,
and
Cat
teach Big
is
Chunk
literally
just how
watching
to do
my
it?
stream, watching you guys talk.
I'm here
Okay.
too.
He's gonna come and kill you guys.
Taking notes.
Probably not.
What the
but
fuck? Why am I going backwards?
Physics.
DTMF. And then...
Turn off the bell behind your locomotive, Big J.
Fuck, I don't even know what the I don't even know what the channel is here. Oh, it's 54.
There you go.
What do we hire you for?
Alright. I did it!
Dispatch answering tone in Mojave.
We know who did it.
Hang on, I don't know. I don't remember what the name of my thing is. Oh. This is SP 8188, wanting to pull out of Mojave, cross over the line, and go up Lone Pine for a power move.
That SP 8188. I'll be able to get you out after 1.
Storage. Down?
Oh.
Oh. He's past the junction, by the way, for up.
Wait, what? What?
But
Why are
there is
you
one
still
coming up.
connected? That's... Wait, what?
Hmm?
Okay. Strange. Okay. Wonderful. The lead unit is a freight cart and not a thing. Okay.
Big J, go deal with your bell trouble.
Well,
What bell trouble?
There's your Trona unit has his bell on.
No, it doesn't.
I hear it.
I don't.
Might be my game then.
It's a
I'm
wide
playing
gap,
too
you won't
long,
hear it.
yeah.
Fix it.
Twisted. So did Twisted keep that train at Island? Is he not taking it in?
I'm getting blinded in my cab at the moment by another train.
Personal
That's
problem.
good.
Because the locomotive in the next track over has all its lights on, so I'm blind.
Yeah, those UP crews are pretty rude.
Who goes?
bruh.
Oh hey, take your train on Highland and get into Mojave.
Yeah, I'm just booting up running again. I just got Trona.
Thank.
Good, you want to give it to me too? Just kidding, I already have it.
I have all the routes in the game because I bought the routes first.
If you want to, you can ride along with me.
I'm on
I
right
have
along
all
the
the
Trona.
DLC for this game except for the 2 southeast routes and the Caboose DLCs. That's all I don't have.
Yeah, I'm about to yeet this guy in the nache and just ride. We'll let that boy ride.
No.
I'm gonna be texting on my phone.
No.
Gonna be a real UP crew.
It's okay. I've been switching Yermo drunk for the past like 2 hours.
You know that, man.
They won't find out if they never
shit.
see it happen.
I've been
It
switching
is no longer
over for the
55.
last hour, and I've only accomplished 2 sets of cars.
I've been switching Yermo since about 4 p.m. today, and it's midnight here. But I cleared 3 departure tracks.
Nice.
I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. I have to wake up early so I can go rail fan with the boys.
I love doing that.
We're gonna go.
First
Rail
world
fan with the
problems
boys.
where you're too tired to look at trains.
We're gonna go yell
Ah,
at
yeah.
them
We're
all and
up
tell
late
them why they
playing
need to
with
work
trains.
harder.
Now I
Oh
can see
boy,
the
that really is a
straight
jam.
line of the tracks that is the train. Ah,
Like
yeah.
I'm just slowly creeping.
God morning.
Let me go
Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going pretty fast, and I need to slow down now to use train.
Okay.
Hey, Twisted, did you
Yeah?
just log in because you bought Trona?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, can you pop over to Cyril's for me and shunt the rest of the cut that's still on the hill into the yard tracks, please, for me? Thank you.
I'm driving a Mojave train.
I don't know if he knows what any of that is or where or what.
No, I know what to do.
What are
but...
you driving? Oh, I see.
Wait till
Driving the manifest.
Wait till the first time he works Cyril's. That's gonna be a fun time.
Cereals will be interesting.
Oh god, yeah, he's
How
probably
interesting
gonna
we
quit
talking?
Guys, we
Very
gotta
like,
schedule.
it's been challenging for me sometimes. So
We gotta work
Cyril's
with
be
the
like, today I will apply the independent brake in Cyril's. Breaks your
Psych.
train into 3 pieces.
Psych, that's the
like
wrong
5
number.
especially if you have it already exiting the tunnel on Lone Pine. If you have like half the train exiting the tunnel on the Lone Pine and you're trying to move it, bad news.
Well,
We gotta wait for the actual.
we need UP power over there. Kind of get that train to drive.
3, 4,
Or what do you
5,
mean?
6, 7,
Can you
8,
not
9,
send any more
10,
power? I'm already
11.
sending a power move there. That power you're bringing into Mojave is gonna be like the only thing we're gonna be scraggling onto until like West Colton becomes fat again.
Yeah.
And or I might just go bug bakers to ask for their power.
Oh, they have none. They sent to
have.
all the bakers.
There we go. Yurmo is done.
Clap.
No.
I did 3 arrival tracks. And I think there's roughly 200 cars for Nebo Logistics.
Twisted.
On my
What?
my journey to
Are you trying
Lamar,
to crash into a Z
just-
train?
I just hit the backlog at CP Summit.
Oh, I want to watch that. I want to watch them smash into something. Where is this going?
Do it again. I wasn't looking.
In like an hour, maybe.
I see Twisted has lined himself on a collision course with the UTZ train.
I didn't
Right.
line myself.
Someone
Where
did.
are we here?
Nah, he'll be
Oh,
fine.
right there.
It'll take him a hot second to get the Palmdale. Actually,
Ah.
Rich, I'll be right back. I've got a red signal, so I'm just waiting here for the block in front of me. There, I'll be back.
Hoo-wee, 5,000 feet of
Could be moving
engine. Who?
Which, by the way, if you want me to move into the next block and like pull up to the next train in the queue, you have to give me a restricted.
Hey, Big J, you
Yeah,
might
no
want
worries.
to do
There's
big
2 in front
fat
of you,
toe.
waiting to go down Cajon.
At least
Oh,
now that I got there. Anyways, I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, Rich, are we clear to throw the hand throws now? The bean, what is it? The grain train just passed us. We're gonna be opening the hand throws so we can get out there.
And I am about to start hauling
I'm going
into
from my yard.
Alright. Go, Big J, go.
Go?
and supply Biggie's needs. Yeah, go. Go and supply Biggie's needs. So he can, like, devour that standard cab
Someone
power.
just-
Who here? I saw someone. I saw someone pop in and then disappear.
What's this?
I just heard someone die, so
I heard someone die.
Just past Highland. Like,
I'm
there's just this
dying.
random spur track that looks like industry, but it's not. It
I'm
just
dying.
exists.
Does that count?
no.
You let me know when I'm off the crossover, Stacey.
I'll flip the switches behind you. Don't worry.
No, I'm saying that's the way. Then I can just floor it.
Well, don't actually for it.
Biggie says he wants them now. I'm gonna get him to him now.
Alright, I'm putting this in Biggie's responsibility now. This is not in my yard, this is not in my territory. This is only covered by Geigo or whoever else wants to sponsor this campaign.
What?
Alright, you're off.
Geico,
Goodbye.
sure.
I just heard him immediately notch the 8. I don't like where this is going. Well, I guess you're gonna get your power quicker than you expected. This is like Amazon 2-day Prime delivery.
Hey, shipping.
POV, you're an Amazon delivery driver.
You're an Amazon delivery driver and you're doing next day shipping, and it's 11:50 at night. No, not next day shipping, same day
I'm
shipping.
gonna lie, I'm tempted to ride along, but at the same time, I don't want to.
Come on, JC, hop in. Let's pile as many people into this cab as we can.
No, we're not gonna do.
Hey, did I hear there's someone free that's trying to get in this
6.2.
cab? I have a lot of cabs in Hobart that I get free.
I don't think you understand, but I'm going 71 down Truna.
Oh God.
No, you're going up Lone Pine. It's not Trono yet.
Up Lone Pine.
Trono, you would have immediately derailed and died. Because the track's like, ugh, I'm old, and it just can't hold itself.
And then listening to the fucking escape music from the movie RV in the background.
So you ever just have a train pass you and then just you come up to a crossing that has cars already going across it because they've been waiting for like 3 minutes?
No, never happened to me.
Well, that just happened.
Usually that just shows that it's a broken crossing then.
Let me check something here.
Yeah, the cars just kept going across it, but they stopped. Like, one of them stopped right in the middle, but it's moving again.
I'm gonna denote track 7. Okay.
Yeah, but JC, I'm hauling ass to your yard.
You're hauling
Who's
ass.
driving
I'm
that power
hauling
move,
ass.
Big J? Who's driving that power move, Big J?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you gotta mark yourself that you're on the Lone Pine right now and Trono notes.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, the LOP 51 has 2 cars that are coming, that are actually for Mojave.
You know, I love how UP is struggling with power, but then look over at BNSF, and I have hundreds of units in Hobart.
Nice.
Yeah, you're just vibing.
Basically, yeah.
You're just vibing with 500 units.
Just casually have 500 units. Mhm. Maybe it's because there's a lot more en route BNSF stuff compared to en route UP stuff.
No, you guys
Hey,
just manage your power poorly.
Yeah. Hey, JC.
What?
With these new Mojave operations, I might be working Mojave a lot more because I like the Trona, but I like to stay with my white cabs. I've tried standard cab leaders over passes before. It hasn't worked out.
Who wants to bet that more accidents will happen on the Lone Pine due to these arrangements?
You know Trona doesn't have any wide cabs, right?
Not
yeah,
Trona,
that's
I'm
what
sorry,
saying.
Lone
That's what I'm
Pine.
saying. I'll only run the LOP 82.
Welcome back.
Okay,
That
well
uses
you.
wide cabs.
There'll be more accidents on the Lone Pine now because of two
Well-
trains going against each other.
Yeah, I'll bet.
At least it's only the LOP 82.
Man,
Like
this
he
is
can't
getting
fuck it up that bad.
That's insane.
You underestimate my power.
You are. Like, see,
You are
he just nearly
evolutionary
killed someone by sneezing.
I'm dying over here, and I've been dying for like the last 2 days, so it's fine.
You know, it's kind of a meme every time you see Evergreen now, just thinking about that ship stuck in the canal.
This is nice. This is nice.
Door stuck.
Okay, you know something that really kind of just like
Pass me
is
scissors.
just like, oh, that actually could have been a serious problem for them is food. Like, what if they ran out of food because they were stuck there so long?
Get the crew.
I mean, like, you could get them food, just not easily.
You can get the crew off the ship. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
the crew did the ship.
Oh, they did?
No,
Sure
they
they
died.
did.
It's back this way.
Ah. So it really is
Like
thinking it.
there's like tugboats pushing directly up against the ship. That's how they got it unstuck. Like, I'm sure the crew could have gotten onto one of the tugboats somehow.
Yeah,
have
they just jumped
emergency
off into the water.
Yeah.
They
could-
used their high-tech rope ladders.
I return.
Yes.
Uh-oh, curve.
You better not come screaming up the tunnel and then hit into the cars I have set up for you
He's going to do
here,
that now.
and then corrupt all of them.
You're
Floor
literally
it, got
telling
it.
him to do it now.
Floor it?
Decent possibility.
If it makes you feel any better, I literally was just doing that. I was literally just doing all this to get it out of the 50-mile-an-hour zone, that I was just gonna let AI take over.
It's 25 miles an hour the entire way, my dude.
Not on Trona, on the Lone Pine from that
On Lone
15
Pine.
zone. From the 15 zone to about 12 miles before Searles, it's 40.
Oh, really?
And then it drops to 20. But as soon as you get closer to Searles, you can tell there's a good reason it drops to 20, because the line just changes. It goes from nice and fast and relatively flat with, just the odd curve here and there to very twisty, turny, with quite a bit of grade to it.
Yeah, I just handed it over to
Oh god.
Angus. I'm in Azul Inowski.
Don't ever try to speak that name.
Ianowski?
Dried mushrooms.
What?
What is happening to AJ Southern right now? Is he reversing it to a sighting at Ruin?
Don't question it.
What if I do question
I mean,
it?
I am gonna question it.
It's a bare table, so I mean, we could question it. Bare tables are
Spawn
the
the-
common choice.
So I have Conroe engines leading a LAC train for me. I run LAC.
Okay, I think I'm calling it a night. I'm kind of drunk now and I have to work tomorrow.
Don't
Okay.
get hungover.
Work is working in as a railroad mechanic now.
Yeah,
Good night.
I mean, I'm gonna go run model trains tomorrow and probably not do that much else, but I do have to be there.
Hey, Republican, can you do me a favor and take some pictures of your guys' layout?
Yeah, sure. I think
I'm trying to find inspiration for the one that I'm building.
Hey, Darth, you're dispatching Alhambra, right?
I'm doing SBD and Bakersfield boards, yes.
When to get food?
Where is
It's like,
the ZWCLC? It has a KCS leader. Oh, found it. It's
I don't
in
see it
West
anywhere.
Colton.
Oh.
Don't know why it's not there. Should I let her out?
I ate wrong.
If
Australia wanted it back.
Hey Darth, are you
I'm
back on dispatch duty?
Yes,
No,
I
it's not
am.
like on 502. It's on 102.
I know. I said I'm taking care of Tana West. That's still Ripley's area.
Okay.
What
Rich,
portion
can
yard is
you let that train out?
Darth.
Yes.
Okay.
Which train, sir?
So after I push
The
these last
KCS
cuts-
4171.
After I push these last cuts of cars in, can you send that train waiting outside of Hobart in? Into
Yeah,
L1?
sure. And which one? L1. Yep, will do.
I'm gonna get the engines sorted in Commerce after this cut's put in.
this CLIDV train can actually move. It's like fully built. I didn't think it was. I haven't been paying much attention there. Well, it got quiet in here quickly.
It's just getting around that time, you know, everyone starts to kind of die.
Yeah, I'm bored. I'm going at like 30 miles
J,
per hour.
Big J, make sure you put your train symbols as well as your number, reading loco number.
Yeah, I already logged off.
Oh.
So.
Was this
I
the
at least put
EWCTR?
something in. I at least put something in.
I did that for you.
Okay.
What's called? I don't know why it has to be that, even though it came from Mojave. It's where I did grab some power and remove some.
Alright, Dark, letting you know I'm all clear. Okay.
Oh no!
I love 2 over John. Must say, I think this is the like everything.
breaking records right now?
What I've seen, like on this Run8 server.
Okay.
I don't try to mean like on V1 whenever there was like 1 or 2 Run8 servers that the entire community played on, there was like servers that had like, and that was back when, you know, all mainline trains had been manually run by a person. Like he said that there was Run8 servers where they like they had like so many people that like the devs had like at that time had a hard coded like player cap into the game, and it was like 50 players or something, and they hit the player cap, and it would like crash the server whenever another person tried to join. And one of the devs was in the session, and he like did like a hotfix and patched it so that it would like allow unlimited people to join the server.
Damn. That must have been fun.
They probably were all in a voice chat and TeamSpeak, or just chaotically using the chat.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Oh, and Mojave Yard Cruise, are you ready for me?
Yeah, you should be. Well, it's not switching
Yes,
to
sir.
the X server. It's not switching to the X server, but you are ready to get the switch on the arrival track. I'm not gonna do anything with that train tonight because I feel like passing out. Cause I probably gonna do night.
Oh, I'm almost a wash already.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some NyQuil, get some sleep. Hopefully, let this whole. Yes, sir. See y'all tomorrow, whenever I'm ready.
Yeah.
Later.
Give it up.
Give it up,
Did JC just do thwack then leave?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's... Okay, so that's all set in order now. Let's see where this engine thing, power move is.
Oh, and yeah. Wait. Where do I teleport to get to Trona itself?
You do it from the main menu.
Yeah, like
areas.
where? Kennel, Garland.
It's scroll down, if you scroll down, it's under Lone Pine, it's under Trona.
You go to F1, load, save, extra board, and then the Trona.
Okay, Trona plant.
Yeah, the Trona plant, and then the other one,
Okay.
Lone Pine Skills
Yeah.
Yard.
Okay. Ooh, I like this place already. I like it. I could tell I like it. You know what? Once I get into Mojave, I'm gonna get some cars ready for a manifest out. Or, yeah, manifest out of here, and then have those ready for the transfer. I'm gonna run tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. The thing I like to do is when I get something new, I like to work the big place there, dry, and then I go back to Fresno. I go back to my hole. Man, do they have a fuel pad here? Lucky.
Yep. Yes, they do. I mean, they're on railroad. They have to have a fuel pad.
Yeah.
They're a short line railroad.
Damn, I thought
That's
they
a nice
couldn't
cut.
afford that shit. They're
Set.
buying 50-year-old locomotives, man. I thought they were cheap.
You kind of.
It looks like it just had a truck. Nah, just kidding. I knew they had a fuel pad. But still, lucky. I'm out in basically bumfuck nowhere. I don't know what the fucking fuel pad is.
Alright, I'm heading off. Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night. Yeah. Oh, and Darth, do you think think it would be possible for the ZLCAI to be added? Because that's a pretty cool show.
OCAI. I mean, we need to add the opposite one of that, but I'm pretty sure it already makes AI tags.
You
Yeah.
should add more oil trains.
I mean, like,
More
the
SP
the
See,
train
already-
that you're driving right now, that symbol actually is in CP oil train. I've got a video of it. I got a video of its counterpart. It runs with all CP power, but we don't have CP here, so UPG those. And it goes on to the Arvid. Actually. And they're changing it goes on to the Arvid branch.
To oil?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, it does go to current oil. I'm gonna have to double check that.
The only place on the Arvin that really could get oil.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes to current oil. And
There is an oil train that goes to SPVR at Baker's. I forget what the symbol is.
oh, try oil or the different oil place there? Going on the oil
I'm looking at the symbol
city.
up.
On Oil
Yeah.
City, it could be. There's a few.
Yeah, I mean, like, oil train ups are cool, but it falls into kind of the same syndrome as stack train operations. It just becomes repetitive after a while.
You could say the same thing about all unit trains.
Yeah. But with my cottonseed train, I don't know. They're tall. They're fucking stretch as bot. They're fucking coal cars. They're stretch as coal cars.
Getting ready to go over Summit and go down Cone.
Yeah.
Taking this SP oil drag over Mojave, going slow as fuck.
Yep. Well, that's what happened to oil drags. Oh, and you know, AC is actually in Idaho. So go off Route Sacco. But I mean, like, I really don't care. It's not my train.
AC, I thought AC was a CP location in Chicago or something like that.
I mean,
it's
there could be.
location in Idaho.
It's UP, so it probably has multiple tags. It probably has multiple destinations for one.
Yeah, it's a CP transfer in Idaho.
This is just supposed to be an SP train. I don't know SP symbols, so.
Yeah. I really just hope in V3 they add somewhere that has a good variety of operations to it. I just really hope they add somewhere interesting that we could run.
Horseshoe Curve?
Maybe. Donner Path?
At the
You don't even want
the line to
California.
San Diego.
I mean, they
Winslow?
kind of hinted at Horseshoe Curve a long while ago, I think. I don't remember.
Personally, I've said this a million times, but personally, because I live in Missouri, so I want to see something in the Midwest. But that's like the big gap in the country. in Run 8. If you get the East Coast and the West Coast, it's good to have something in the middle, especially since the middle is where all the railroads meet. If you do something like, you don't have to do Chicago, because Chicago is way too big. But if you do something like a smaller city like St. Louis, Kansas City, and Memphis, where there's still a lot of interchange and really interesting operations that happen between the East and West Coast railroads, I think that would
Kansas
be really
City
cool.
is probably the best spot to do it.
You want to know something that I really kind of want them to do? Complete the Southern Transcon and connect us up to the East Coast place. Like, do that.
You do know how long that is, right?
Yes.
That's like 3,000 miles.
But which would you rather? Would you rather them go up to the rest of California and up to Washington and Canada, or to Florida and stuff?
I want them to be done with the Southwest routes. We already have enough Southwest routes as it is now. We can with a server of our size, and we're one of the largest servers you'll find. The only ones you'll find that are larger than us are Eyeball or Depot. That's questionable whether those even have, at some points, even have more active people on at one time than we do. Those are the only servers larger than us, and we can barely handle all the traffic in the operations in the Southwest now. Why do we need more area? We're just gonna have to cut back more and more operations. Some manifest yards already only get one train a month.
I got a question. What kind of I got a question. What kind of operating hell would it be to have a server, a theoretical server with all of the United States railroads mapped with 1,000 people on it? It would be fucking chaos. Instead of being divided into regions like real Run8, like Run8 does it. You get what I mean.
Have you ever seen Freight Yard Manager?
Nope.
It basically models the entire U.S., but it uses it through an interesting tactic. So it basically has these maps called yards, and it has over 2,000 of them that are all interconnected. So it doesn't have the track in between major areas, like in yards and operating points, but you have players who operate a yard, basically a map. The maps can be rail yards, they can be major industries, major terminals, anything that's basically operationally interesting, but it doesn't have straight trackage between the places. And the trains just they basically naturally teleport between them, but if you're modeling you're basically simulating the entire US. That's the only way you can do it. It's really interesting. I play it. It's completely and utterly different to Run 8, but it's very interesting. It's multiplayer and it's free. It has I want to say it has 150 players.
Huh. Well, concurrent or just
overall, concurrent to I've seen it 20 on at once, but you download and upload trains to each other. So in each map, there's a yard master for each map, and they're the only person who can run trains in that map.
Neat.
So then you upload and download trains from your neighbors, and everyone runs trains, and you move traffic throughout the entire US. What it does well is it's the closest you're ever with the technology we have now. It's the closest you're ever going to get to prototypically simulating railroad traffic movement in the U.S. Because what we have here in Run8 is somewhat close, but it's still not that prototypical traffic movement wise between for the on-route yard stuff. Basically because you have a limited area in this, yeah, it's very interesting. That's the cool thing about it.
Yeah, and I really hope with V3 they just make the power pool selection more diverse. That's what I really just want. If they add new routes, cool, but they just need to focus on the power pool.
I think that's something you'll see. I think you'll see new power.
Yeah, I'm hoping more hauler road power. So
Keep in mind that in V2 they added more power. V2 brought the Ace before they only had Givos.
Honestly, I'll gladly take like locomotives and freight cars over routes any day. Because we're kind of lacking in that department. We can like do routes all day, every day, but like we have enough route stuff to sustain us for like a long time, but not really enough locomotives to fulfill the same thing. If you get what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like you gotta get that fine balance. Like, what we need is we need 1 or 2 more road locomotives, and then we need more yard switchers, or local power, or smaller units. In-house switchers for places like Vulcan, or places like PMG, so I don't have to use SD40 there. I could have this small little SW1200 there. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And also, this is probably my bias because I'm a big fan of BNSF, but I think Dash 8s would be really nice to have in this because they're a good yard switcher along with a good local unit at the same time. And they'll kind of.
You mean like B40-8?
Yeah. Dash A 40BWs. The 4-axle variant.
Santa Fe was the only owner of those, and a bunch of roads owned B40-8 standard cabs.
And the standard cabs. I'm talking about both. I talk about Dash 18 general here. I talk about the 6-axle variant, standard cab, wide cab, 4-axle.
I'll take the standard cab one because like Conwell had them, and that's my bias. I'll take it C40-8W to C trucks. Literally any Conrail unit wins me over if they actually get the font right this time.
Yeah, and hopefully, if they add new power, it's gonna look better than what we have right now. Would you say it would look better than the ACs and the Givos right now? It would look better than that if we got new power.
I mean, judging by the freight cars that we got like a year ago, the quality will be way better. Like the research behind getting shit right.
Yeah, and what I would really like to see, this would actually be a pretty cool freight car for them to add, is the longer tank cars, the longer LPG tank cars that we see.
There's a lot of freight cars they can add.
Yeah.
There's not enough time to add plenty of them. They just need a larger amount of people willing to do dev stuff, and they need to.
They don't need They need to be accepting to a larger amount.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, because
devs have the devs have issues. We'll just put it that way.
It's like a small group of crazy guys. I don't know. I'm so fucking tired. I'm just like laying in bed watching my units just like drive from the cab. So fucking bored.
If they were to add a dispatch board for a long time, which I highly, highly doubt they would, but if they would, I don't know.
It's track warrant territory.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, like, the entire coast subs that, but we try to fucking ES2 for some reason. Because guess what? All of our mainline switches are hand throws. Almost none are CTC. Except for Caltrain. Because they're actually smart. But...
Full dynamic and train and independent break going down to Cajon right now.
Oof.
Down to 3.4 on Cajon.
Congratulations. Well, I'm still switching Hobart.
Well...
down to 128 trains.
Oh, and, Doris, how do you think the new operations for Fresno have been working out in your eyes?
It's been okay. I mean, there's always been like 1 or 2 trains that are waiting to get into Fresno or Ken or GC, but they're being worked enough to where, like, there's always 1 or 2, so it's not that bad. Like, it's not like we have 10 trains waiting to get into King's Park, you know?
Yeah, and, some magman one day, I logged on, spawned at King's Park.
1,000-ton one? Yeah, I already saw all about that.
Yeah, I'm just like, holy shit, I had an aneurysm. But I did find out the max length you could fit into, PFS that day. It's actually an exact even length. 6,700 feet exact. That's the max you could fit. No more, no less. So,
Did you note that down?
Hmm?
Good to know. Did you note that down somewhere?
No, you want me to?
Put it in King Park's note. King Park notes. Yeah.
Where does LAJ go? I assume it goes down BNSF past.
Yeah, it goes to a little local yard in LA, downtown LA.
Need to be cool.
What?
There's a train going that way. I assume those trains go off board automatically.
No, those are in the signal knockdown outside Hobart, so that the trains going to Hobart don't go off the board. And it's after Hobart, so it'll be all right.
Yeah, well, it's no good down now. There we go. Yeah, so if you really want to push the limits of PFF, there's your limit. Right there.
Good to know. I sure do love hovering 3 to 400,000 couple of pounds going, speeding down the cone past full dynamic brakes.
Yeah. And how's Victorville been doing lately? I haven't really checked up on that.
It's fine. I believe it just got a transfer there recently.
Okay. I mean, like, I tried working it once, but it didn't work out.
I passed it like 5 minutes ago on my train.
I passed it an hour or 2 ago. Huh?
Well, I'm trailing behind like 4 different trains that are like tailgating each other.
Yeah, you're at the summit backlog. I already went through. I'm going down to Hone right now. You come past right now. I've already gone through that. Haha.
Yeah, so
I bet that's gonna be a pain in the ass for me.
Oh, and yeah, something that's interesting about Victorville is there's a lot of Jivos there in real life. They don't have Fords there. They don't have Jeeps there. All they have there is Jiva.
there's a CS, CES and OGG. That's
Mr. Organda now?
it missed off like half an hour to an hour ago. I'm gonna put it. Pretend it's not there.
Let's trust me.
Good news is kayak will wait for one of
There's already a train spotted at Oro Grande, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Oro Grande doesn't need another type of train coming in there. But I don't know.
Who the crap let out this QSTOCHI? Because I didn't. And now we're gonna have, it'll be,
Wait, what?
oh, on Bakersfield sub. It'll be okay, but it's just gonna be a tight meet. Four-way meet in form. I wasn't gonna do that way, but I think someone let out that QSTOCHI train after I did that.
Yeah, but Doris, I want your honest opinion on this. When Clearwood comes back, do you think things are going to be a lot different with Run 8 and all that?
100%. That's just less than 2 years away now. It'll be things are going to change in 2 years.
Yeah.
Whether it's V3 releasing, whatever happens, things will change in 2 years. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss Clearboard.
Yeah, me too. Even though he yelled at me all the time.
Well, some of that was deserved.
What happened to it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I recognize him.
What? What happened with Clearboard?
Oh, he went
gone
on a
for 2
2-year.
years.
He went on a 2-year mission trip with his church.
The Sang Burn.
So basically, he's going on a real
But when
train
he comes
crusade.
back, he may not be back in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying he might be really busy. So I imagine we'll see him, but probably not.
Yeah. Wasn't he the one that laid Wasn't he the one that laid foundation with the board?
Yeah.
This is Conrail 3666. We just had a broken knuckle at a red signal. Let me check where we are. We're just past the crossover, like past CP Frost.
I was expecting it to be red, which is why I was slowing down, but it works well. Now I can start to speed up a bit more. Now I'm speeding.
Oh, and also, Darth, do you think it would be possible for, like, NS and random form power to spawn on the Cotton Sea trains? Because it usually has, like, a Fairness or NS or CSX or something non-BNSF.
How would those have non-BNSF power? They come from Texas and Oklahoma.
I don't know, they just end up like that. They just do. Yes, that's what it is. But I'm not complaining. Foreign power.
NS foreign power together.
Well, you're in CSX territory.
No, I mean Southwest.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it is. Like I say from experience, it is.
I can tell you here in Southwest Missouri, we don't get a lot of foreign power. It's mostly but we have some, we have a Dash 8 warp on it that they use for local switching.
Yeah.
They use it on locals.
Yeah,
and there must be something. Still don't know what's wrong with it, but there must be something wrong with that Dash 8 warp on it because it doesn't leave this area.
It's probably a central yard job.
But it hasn't left this region besides going on locals down to the local subdivisions for like 4 years.
Yeah, it's happened. That happened to SFW, to UP 1004. It stayed here from 2015 to 2019, 2020. He just running the same local over and over and over again. So, it happens.
I mean, CSX, they had 72-17 and 72-16 together for about a year. Finally shipped them in separate ways, which I hate,
This is Conrail 3666. We cleared up the broken knuckle and we're proceeding past the yellow signal.
After that, thank you, 33.
Wow, I just found just about the perfect dynamic setting to maintain my speed right here.
Yeah, and in California especially, if a unit is assigned to a local or yard job, oh yeah, it's gonna stay in that same area for a few years. Or at least a few months. because the crews do not like to give up a good unit when they get one.
Dorf, I got a train coming out of L2. He's gonna have to couple with the other half, and also get the DPU attached.
Okay.
And also, I sent a train up the Oak Creek, and it just disappeared. I guess it corrupted or something.
Up the Oak Creek, like to Cal Portland?
Yeah,
You set
Cal
the
Portland.
switches so it didn't go off route because it's stub end. It's
Yeah, I stuck the switches. When I went up there, it's just gone. I guess. Something happened to it. It did say it had an integrity problem beforehand because it's like a switch, so.
that would be
Yeah. So. No biggie.
Yeah, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah. But Cal Portland did finally send out a train.
I just noticed.
Yeah, I had to get. That's the reason why Mojave has no power. Is it still on tag?
Whoever is watching, I hope you guys have a good night.
It might be with how busy Tatchby's been tonight.
I have stuff
Which way is it going?
It was going towards Sacco. Yes,
yeah.
it's at Marcel. It's at Marcel.
It's probably been hours since you sent that out, hasn't it?